On Monday, July 3rd, a fight broke out between two passengers aboard a British Airways service. As the brawl escalated, one passenger used glass shards from a broken wine bottle to repeatedly slash the other passenger. Eventually, crew and assisting passengers managed to wrangle the two passengers back into their seats. With the incident taking place close to the aircraft's arrival, flight crews continued onwards to the final destination. Let's examine the details of this incident in today's video. The incident occurred aboard a British Airways Boeing 777 operating flight BA2159. The flight connects London Gatwick Airport with the Caribbean island St. Lucia at Hewanora International Airport. Passengers aboard the flight told authorities that the two travellers in question began arguing with one another shortly after departing Gatwick. As the flight progressed, the passengers' disagreements and distaste for one another grew considerably. Eventually, the dispute turned violent when the passengers began shoving one another. Before too long, one passenger ran to the galley at the front of the plane and smashed a wine bottle. They then proceeded to use the glass shards to attack the other passenger. Bystanders told The Sun that large amounts of blood and glass were scattered about the cabin during the attack as one passenger savagely tore into the other. The same passengers reported that the brawl created a horrific scene for all aboard, as many were in immediate danger. Once the cabin crew could get both passengers restrained in their seats, a nurse aboard the flight saw to the care of the passenger who had been badly cut. The fight had broken out roughly 6.5 hours into the nearly 9-hour flight, leaving the pilots with only one option: to carry on to land at their destination. Upon landing, airport authorities boarded the aircraft and arrested both passengers. According to news agency Stuff, the victim was hospitalized. No news has been released from the authorities concerning the incident. A representative for British Airways told Simple Flying, "We're shocked that anyone would act in this way and are grateful to our highly trained cabin crew and the customers who supported them in handling this difficult incident. We want to assure customers that this behaviour will never be tolerated and we will always take the appropriate action." Since the pandemic began, the air transportation industry has experienced an alarming uptick in the number of unruly and violent passengers. During the pandemic, passengers disgruntled with the mask requirements occasionally became openly hostile toward others. While most of these hostilities were verbal, select travellers would become violent. This even prompted some airlines to temporarily suspend in-flight sales or service of alcohol. Many believed these violent outbursts would dissipate with the lifting of mask restrictions. However, much to the public's dismay, this has not been the case. What do you think of this British Airways incident? What should the penalty be for the two involved? Let us know in the comments below. In addition to our daily YouTube videos, Simple Flying publishes over 150 articles every week. If you're looking for the latest aviation news and insights, visit simpleflying.com.